R&B singer Omarion, the iconic singer, known for hits like Icebox, has been surrounded by rumors for years. And shockingly, Omarion has finally broken his silence and confirmed the rumors. What did Omarion reveal that has left fans stunned? And how is he coping with the emotional fallout? Join us as we expose these hidden facts surrounding Omarion through music, fame, and legacy. During the late 1990s, there was a rising tide of new R&B artists emerging, one of whom was Omari Ishmael Granberry, popularly known as Omarion, who quickly gained global fame. Prior to launching his solo career, he gained recognition as the frontman of B2K, a successful boy band that enjoyed immense popularity in the early 2000s. In 1998, the narrative kicked off with Omarion becoming a member of a recently established band named B2K, which represented Boys of the New Millennium. This title was a strong assertion that the boys were ready to dominate the music industry at the start of the new millennium. By performing as the opening act for prominent artists like Lil Bow Wow, they quickly began to make a name for themselves. In 2001, B2K was prepared to make their mark in the music scene. Their first hit single was a lively and infectious song that quickly gained popularity among young listeners. The group's debut album, also named B2K, was released on March 12, 2002, and achieved great success, reaching number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart and topping the R&B hip-hop albums chart. As B2K's popularity soared, they quickly capitalized on the momentum. By December 2002, they had dropped their second album, Pandemonium, which exceeded the success of their debut. The hit single, Bump 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 with P. Diddy, and produced by R. Kelly, soared to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, becoming their first #1 hit. This song was ubiquitous, playing on the radio, at gatherings, and in the headphones of their teenage fans who were obsessed with their music. Apart from their music, B2K gained recognition for their distinctive fashion sense, which included matching outfits, fashionable streetwear, and impeccably styled hair. Responsible for crafting these looks was none other than Omarion's mother, Leslie. Not only was she his caretaker, but she was also a skilled hairstylist who had collaborated with many renowned personalities in the field. Thanks to her expertise, B2K consistently appeared polished and on trend, whether they were on stage, attending events, or appearing in music videos. At a time when B2K appeared to be invincible, a surprising event occurred. The group unexpectedly broke up in early 2004 when they were at the peak of their fame. Their devoted fans were devastated, and speculation circulated regarding the reasons for the separation. Omarion claimed that it was the management's decision that caused the group to disband. He later disclosed that there had been growing tensions among the members, with each one contemplating their separate paths. Despite the conclusion of B2K's musical career, Omarion's solo journey was only starting. Instead of allowing the end of the relationship to hinder his progress, Omarion swiftly transitioned to pursuing acting opportunities. In that particular year, he secured a lead role in the dance movie You Got Served, where he starred alongside his ex-B2K group members and R&B artist Marques Houston. This film achieved cult status due to its dynamic dance showdowns and gripping storyline. The memorable moments of Omarion's character David, fighting for recognition and cash prize, are hard to erase from memory. After the release of You Got Served, Omarion displayed his humorous talents in Fat Albert, where he portrayed the antagonistic character Reggie. These performances highlighted his versatile artistry, establishing him as a multi-talented artist prepared to excel in both the music and movie industries. On February 22, 2005, Omarion took a significant step forward in his career by launching his first solo album, which he named. This was a pivotal moment for him as he wondered if he could succeed without B2K. The outcome was overwhelmingly positive. O entered the music scene at the top of both the Billboard 200 and the top R&B hip-hop albums chart, demonstrating his ability to shine. The first song from the album, O, was a mellow and seductive tune that reached number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100. In contrast, the next single, Touch, did not climb as high on the charts but gained popularity among fans. Additionally, Omarion's album O received a Grammy nod for Best Contemporary R&B Album, cementing his position as a promising solo artist. Around a year after that, on December 26, 2006, Omarion came back with his second solo album, titled 21. Similar to his first album, it debuted at the top of the Billboard 200 chart. While the first single, Entourage, had a relaxed feel, it was the second single, Icebox, that marked a turning point in his career. Timbaland was the creator behind Icebox, a song that delved into themes of heartbreak and feeling emotionally disconnected. This track connected with listeners on a deeper level than any of his previous work. It peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and achieved gold status, becoming Omarion's most popular solo song to date. In 2009, Omarion began working on his music career from a different angle. He secured a contract with Def Jam Recordings, signaling a new chapter in his journey. Illusion, his fourth studio album, was launched in January 2010 under this record label. Although it did not achieve the same level of success as his previous works, it highlighted his artistic development. Omarion might have pulled the world with his music, even to the extent of being nominated for a Grammy, but he had his share of rumors and struggles. What rumors did he face? How far did they hit? But before that, let's find out his humble beginnings. From humble beginnings to the spotlight. Omari Ishmael. Granberry, better known as Omarion, was born on November 12, 1994, in Inglewood, California. Growing up in a city full of culture, music, and challenges, he faced both struggles and opportunities that helped shape him into the artist he would become. From an early age, Omarion had something special. His energy, charm, and talent made him stand out, catching the attention of everyone around him. Even as a little boy, he had a bright smile that lit up the room. That same charm landed him roles in commercials for big brands like McDonald's and Kellogg's Corn Pops. But while most kids might have been happy just being on TV, Omarion wanted more. Before he even knew what it meant to be a performer, he was already in love with dancing. At just 3 years old, he took part in his first dance recital, a small moment that hinted at his future in entertainment. As he grew older, his love for performing only got stronger. His first real step into the music industry came when he became a backup dancer for the R&B girl group Before Dark. In their music videos, he showed off his smooth moves, proving that he had the skills to be a professional. But Omarion did not want to stay in the background. He had bigger dreams. He understood from a young age that success did not come easy. It took hard work, discipline, and the willingness to learn. Whether he was perfecting his dance moves, improving his stage presence, or studying the music business, he gave it his all. He wasn't just another kid with big dreams, he was determined to make those dreams come true. Let's look into his book and starrings. Thriving and Unbothered. Omarion has been a powerhouse in the entertainment world for decades, proving that he is more than just a singer. He is a multi-talented artist, an actor, a businessman, and an inspiration to many. The music industry is constantly evolving, but Omarion has mastered the art of adaptation. He continues to reinvent himself, staying relevant in a competitive field. Fame isn't always easy. It comes with highs and lows, but Omarion has learned how to handle it all with confidence and grace. His book, Unbothered, The Strength of Embracing Happiness, shares the mindset that has helped him navigate life's challenges and come out even stronger. While many know him for his music, Omarion's talents extend far beyond singing. Over the years, he has taken on acting roles that have showcased his versatility. Fans loved hearing his voice in the Proud Family movie, an animated classic that remains a favorite among viewers. He also starred in Feel the Noise, a film where he was able to combine his passion for both acting and music. His guest appearances on The Bernie Mac Show allowed audiences to see his natural charm, making them love him even more. Meanwhile, reality TV gave fans a deeper look into his personal life when he appeared on Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. As the host of America's Best Dance Crew, he stayed connected to the dance world that first launched his career, proving that his love for movement was still a core part of who he was. One of the most exciting moments in his career came when he joined The Masked Singer as Yeti. With his smooth moves, powerful voice, and captivating stage presence, he had the audience on the edge of their seats. Fans and judges alike were eager to figure out who was behind the mask. Once again, Omarion showed that no matter the platform, he knows how to command attention and entertain. Despite spending most of his life in the spotlight, Omarion's journey hasn't been easy. He has faced obstacles in both his career and personal life. But through it all, he has remained focused, strong, and, most importantly, unbothered. His ability to stay calm and positive during tough times has made him not just a star, but a role model. Rumors hurt, and when they are true, they hurt more than expected. Omarion might have been a star, but he had his share of pain. Let's look into these true rumors. The man without a smooth path. Omarion has experienced both high points and low points in his career. Despite being admired for his singing, dancing, and attitude, he has encountered difficulties. Alongside fame, he has dealt with betrayal, conflicts, and obstacles that have pushed him to his limits. Whether it's the messy breakup of B2K or public scandals, Omarion's story shows that perseverance is crucial in the entertainment industry. Many followers saw B2K as more than just a musical group. It symbolized a time period. The band rose to fame in the early 2000s, producing popular songs and influencing the R&B genre for a younger audience. However, there were issues behind the scenes that were not immediately apparent. Omarion has confessed that the group had a weak start. There were conflicts among the members that escalated over time. The internal discord resulted in disputes, competition for control, and eventually, a hostile separation. B2K officially disbanded in 2004, leaving behind unresolved inquiries and disheartened followers. Years later, when the band got back together for the Millennium Tour, the situation became even more intricate. Despite the excitement of fans to witness their reunion, the dynamics offstage were anything but peaceful. Discord, interpersonal conflicts, and close calls with physical altercations were all part of the picture. Although they successfully completed the tour, it was evident that past grievances had not been fully resolved. After experiencing internal conflicts within B2K, Omarion found himself in the middle of another highly publicized personal crisis. His connection with April Jones, with whom he shares 2 kids, had been widely followed by the public for quite some time. Their romance began in 2013 and was showcased on the reality show Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. People were enamored with them, viewing their family as ideal. However, things took a turn after the arrival of their second child. In 2016, Omarion and April ended their relationship. Separations can occur unexpectedly, and the subsequent events were truly surprising. April started a relationship with Lil Fizz, who was not only Omarion's former B2K bandmate, but also a close friend. Supporters were left in disbelief. This turn of events seemed like a profound breach of trust, violating not only the bro code, but also the bond Omarion once shared with someone he regarded as family. The romance between April and Fizz caused a stir in the media and reality TV, sparking drama. People were curious about Omarion's response, but he chose to maintain his composure and concentrate on his professional goals rather than getting caught up in a public argument. His calm demeanor in the midst of a personal turmoil further solidified his reputation as someone who is unfazed by gossip and drama. Even after Fizz offered his apology, Omarion confessed that letting go of resentment was a significant challenge. Yet, in his typical fashion, he did not dwell on the past and chose to move forward without bitterness. During Omarion's personal battles, Roz B, another ex-member of B2K, faced his significant struggles. He openly discussed the difficulties he experienced while in the group, leveling accusations against their previous manager. Fans grew concerned about his mental well-being and occasionally found his actions unsettling. Rather than turning a blind eye, Omarion decided to speak up, showing solidarity with Raz B and emphasizing the significance of mental well-being. Both he and his team made efforts to provide assistance, although this only fueled the increasing unease among B2K members. The conflicts within the group stemmed from more than just musical disagreements, delving into personal matters. In the year 2022, there was an eagerly awaited Versus clash between Omarion and Mario. Audience members were hoping for a fierce competition, showcasing memorable songs and impressive singing. However, the events from that evening quickly spread across the internet for reasons that were far from positive. Omarion gave a lackluster performance that garnered a lot of attention on social media. Critics were harsh, highlighting his vocal challenges and generating popular memes. What was meant to be a celebration of his music instead became the most notable disappointment of his professional life. Despite facing criticism, Omarion remained resilient. Rather than allowing the negativity to affect him, he used it as fuel to improve his skills. He persisted in creating music, showing that a single negative incident could not dictate the trajectory of his career. Working with music labels can be complex, as Omarion discovered while working with Young Money Entertainment. He had hoped that signing with the label would help boost his career, but unfortunately, things did not turn out the way he expected. During that period, Young Money boasted top-tier artists like Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Tyga, leaving Omarion feeling overlooked and excluded. He faced difficulties in carving out his niche in the company and noticed a lack of emphasis on his career growth. Additionally, there were disagreements over money. Omarion was promised an initial payment upon signing the agreement. However, the funds failed to materialize promptly. This led to him having to pursue his rightful payment, navigating through setbacks and challenging discussions. Another concern arose with creative authority. Omarion aimed to showcase his artistic vision without limitations. However, the record company had different intentions. Frustrated by the constraints and lack of recognition, he eventually ended his affiliation with Young Money. Although it was a hindrance, it served as a valuable experience in grasping the complexities of the music business. Despite facing drama, betrayals, and obstacles in his career, Omarion has managed to maintain a sense of personal growth. He has adopted a mindset of being unfazed by negativity, opting to overcome challenges rather than allowing them to affect him. His exceptional skill of persisting through challenges distinguishes him. Rather than fixating on previous disagreements, he focuses his efforts on his music, business projects, and overall health. Betrayals, frustration, and rumors, and all this might have changed him. Let's look at his life today. How has he overcome it? How far has he come? Let's find out. Omarion today. Omarion's journey has been nothing short of amazing. From his early days with B2K to becoming a global star, he has never stopped evolving. Today, he is more than just a musician. He is a loving father, a smart businessman, and a performer who continues to inspire people all over the world. For Omarion, his greatest joy comes from being a dad. His two children, Mega Omari Granberry, born on August 7th, 2014, and Aime Kazuko Granberry, born on March 7, 2016, mean everything to him. They are the brightest parts of his life, even though his relationship with their mother, April Jones, did not work out. No matter what, Omarion has always put his kids first, making sure they grow up in a loving and stable home. Becoming a father changed his life, giving him a deeper purpose beyond fame and music. Family has always been important to Omarion. Coming from a big family, he grew up surrounded by music and love. His younger brother, Orion, also found success in music and shares a child with singer Jhené Aiko. Growing up in such a creative household helped shape Omarion into the artist he is today. No matter how famous he becomes, he never forgets where he came from or the people who have supported him along the way. Now, Omarion is not just doing well, he is thriving. With a net worth of $6 million, he has expanded far beyond music. As the leader of Omarion Worldwide, he has stepped into talent management, creative projects, and business, proving he is more than just an entertainer. While he still makes music that tells his story, he also focuses on wellness and spirituality, inspiring fans to find happiness and balance in their lives. Even after years in the industry, Omarion shows no signs of slowing down. In 2025, he will headline the Millennium Tour, and fans couldn't be more excited. It kicked off on March 7, 2025. This tour is celebrating the best of early 2000 R&B and hip-hop, featuring big names like Trey Songz, Bow Wow, and even a surprise guest appearance from Rick Ross. With stops in cities like Louisville, Detroit, and Atlanta, it's set to be one of the biggest shows of the year. Fans saw electrifying performances, nostalgic hits, and even a few surprises. Because with Omarion, you never know what's coming next. But Omarion's influence isn't just about music. He has explored acting, business, and personal growth. His book, Unbothered, The Strength of Embracing Happiness, shares his philosophy on staying positive no matter what life throws at you. He has shown time and time again that he can adapt, stay connected with his fans, and prove that he is far more than just a former boy band member. He is a creator, a visionary, and someone people admire. As he prepares for another unforgettable tour and continues to expand his career, one thing is clear: Omarion's story is far from over. His fans cannot wait to see what he does next. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.